Greetings, it's Ian from RTL here. Welcome to this little video in response of Rob Walker's 200th video, where we showed all Manchester-based 12-inch singles. Now, unfortunately, I haven't got anything like that. I'm just like what Richard McCook did, and I've gone through my vast collection and randomly picked 30. Well, no, that's a lie. I did pick some out because the last ones are a little bit different. I've got 30 videos, so congratulations, Rob, on your 200th video. For someone that works very hard to get videos out, that's pretty good going. People like myself that are around all day have got plenty of time, but you know, Rob's, as he said, he mentioned in his video, you know, we've had our ups and downs, but the best thing is if you fall out with someone and have a bit of a scrap, the best thing is making up, and that's what's happened, and it's just a pleasure to do this for Rob. So here we go, 30 of my 12-inch singles, and they're not all rock. No. So the first one is the most recent acquirement, and it was actually from Nick's Vinyl Butty, and it is, let's do it over this side, Reasons to be Cheerful Part 3, The Jury. Yeah, so it's my latest one. I quite like this. I think this came out in about 1979. It's a really good song, one of my favourites. Now the next one is from 1983, and it's the only song I've got on vinyl that features Michael Jackson, and it's what he did with Paul McCartney and Say 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 from 1983. Believe it or not, I really like that song, always have. I like the video as well. I think it's a pretty cool video. So that's my second one. Now you've got a 2-for-1 here. I love The Art of Noise. I think a lot of people know. Now I went through a thing. They first brought out their version of Peter Gunn, which is from about 1986, and then they brought out the Twang mix. So yes, I've got 2 copies of the same one, different versions. Okay, the next one is, I brought this one after going to see a concert. Now I went to see Kiss on the Crazy Nights tour, and they had an Australian band called Kings of the Sun, and that was their leading single, Black Leather. So yours truly went and got this, and then I eventually got the cassette of the album. It's really, if it's a boogie, sort of Australian boogie band, they're pretty cool. I like that song quite a lot. Okay, our next one is from a member of Pink Floyd, went solo, from the Chaos album, Roger Waters' Radio Waves. Hey, I got it cheap. That's the only reason I got it, because I've got the album, but when they're at 50p each, you don't say no. So for that's that. Okay, up next, a bit of Foreigner. I Want to Know What Love Is. Big number 1 here. I do like this song, I must admit. I'm not really into rocky big arena ballads, but for some reason I really do like that song. Hence why I brought it on 12-inch. Let's move the microphone back, I'll just clunked it. Okay, the next one's from 1984. It's one of these super groups. It's The Firm and their single Radioactive. Now The Firm were Paul Rodgers, Jimmy Page, Tony Franklin and Chris Slade. Great song. It's got a great live version of Live in Peace on here as well, recorded at the Hammersmith Odeon. So it's a good all-round song. Okay, a little bit of punky stop song by a band called The Lords, and they did a cover of Madonna's Like a Virgin. Yes, I went and brought this, and it was very popular when I used to do discos. Put this on instead. Yeah, a bit different, but yeah, not a bad little song. Okay, another artist I love, Tina Turner, and here we have We Don't Need Another Hero from Mad Max 3 Beyond Thunderdrone. Happened to see this wonderful singer in concert, and she's fabulous, and she's solely missed. I love the back picture of her from clips from the film, etc. You get a instrumental version of it and a remix dub version, like you do on all 12 inches. Okay, now back in the day, they'd put in plastic bags, record bags, 5 12-inch singles for £1. And one that I did pick up in that thing was Rod Stewart's Infatuation. I don't mind this song. So there you go. I think the others were sort of a bit naff. I think I've still got them somewhere, but this one's not too bad. Okay, coming up is a lady from Canada, a lady called Lee Aaron. I got this after hearing it on the Friday Rock Show. It's a sort of power ballad and it's called Only Human. It's a really nice song. It's got 2 other tracks from the album, Empty Heart and Call of the Wild. This is from 1987. It's an excellent song. Okay, bit of Sparks now. And I picked this up about 3 or 4 months ago. And it's #1 song in heaven. And it's not just a 12-inch. It's a coloured one. A lovely bright red. It's got the long version on it, and on the back it's got the short version, but it hasn't got the little message from Peter Cook. Okay, something I picked up for a couple of quid. Bit of Graham Parker and The Rumour. Hey Lord, don't ask me questions. I think this is from the 80s or the 70s. Let's have a look. 78. It's a great song. I just thought I'd picked it up and I thought I'd have a go at that one. Okay, next up, big fan of Jean-Michel Jarre, and in 1986 he brought out Rendezvous, and this is a special remix of Rendezvous 4, and it's got an unreleased track, so that's why I brought it. Things I used to do in my youth. Great stuff. So next up, Mike Oldfield. Now the one I was going to show, Richard McCook showed, so I thought I'd show a different one. And not a standout single from Mike Oldfield, Crime of Passion. It's not on an album, but it's got an excellent B-side called Gardenia. It sounds a bit like Moonlight Shadow, but hey, it's Mike Oldfield. Pretty cool. Okay, next up, a bit of AC/DC. And Who Made Who? And yes, as the sticker says, I have got the guitar poster somewhere, and it's somewhere safe because it's very, very fragile. So I've put it somewhere safe. You get a great live version of Guns for Hire on here as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, from the film Maximum Overdrive. And it's a pretty cool song. Okay, a little bit of Deep Purple now. And something that came out round about the Nebworth Fair in 1985. This is Knocking at Your Back Door and Perfect Strangers. And on the B-side, it's got an interview done by Tommy Vance. And as you can see, it is a limited edition. And this is number 1303. I don't know how many they made, so if anyone knows how many, and even if you've got a couple, put it in the comments below. Okay, another artist I really like, Lorna Branigan. I got hold of the 12-inch of Self Control. I love that guitar riff. Love a little bit of Lorna Branigan. I think I've showed this before, but yeah, it's a great little track. Okay, we're going back into the history of Iron Maiden. And this little EP that I picked up, it's Sanctuary and Prowler. And also on it is Drifter, and I've got The Fire, and there's some of it's done live. So absolutely brilliant little sort of 12-inch EP type thing. It actually is a single, it's not a thing. There's a picture of the band at the time, so then it's got all the details of who's where and where's what and everything else. I think it's, I don't know what label it's on. It's a long time since I've actually played this. Oh yes, it's just on the ordinary EMI label. Okay, what we got next? A little bit of Ultravox. Him, whoops. It's falling out. It needs some Pritt stick on the cover from 1982. Him. Got Lament somewhere as well, but him, I like him. Good track. Okay, we're going back to Canada now for a Canadian band called Honeymoon Suite. These supported Status Quo and went and brought this, and then I got the album. This is the song they open the shows with, The Other Side of Midnight. It's got Feel It Again on here, and these were actually did the song for Lethal Weapon, which is on the same record. Pretty good band. I think they're still sort of going now, but this is the time of hair metal and all that sort of good stuff. Okay, back in the 80s we had Live Aid and Ferry Aid, and even the heavy metal people did one, and this was a brainchild of Ronnie James Dio. It's Hearing Aid, We're Stars. Oh, it's got at the time it's got the who's who of rock and roll stars. Ronnie James Dio's on here, Rob Halford, Kevin DeBrell, Dan McKeaney, Eric Bloom, Jeff Tate, Don Dokken. It's all right, but that's the sort of thing you went and did in them days. Okay, we hadn't heard a thing from Def Leppard after Rick Allen's tragic accident, and then they released a new single off Hysteria, Animal. So I went and brought it. As you do. I don't mind that one. It's pretty good. Okay, we're getting through these. Okay, up next, a band called Twisted Sister, and it's We're Not Gonna Take It. The song that got them into a little bit of trouble with the video. I think it's funny, but the people in America say, oh, it's violent, but it was actually a parody of a Tom and Jerry track. Cartoon. It's got some great live stuff on it. Kids are back. You can't stop rock and roll. We're gonna make it. Fine thing, and I do love the back, that denim with Twisted Sister. Okay, bit of a novelty record now. Remember the Toy Dolls and their version of yes, Nelly the Elephant. It's got two versions of it. It's got more of the book from '82. It's pretty good. It's sort of fun, and it used to go down well at discos. So, a little bit of Queen's. First song off the Kind of Magic album, One Vision, 12-inch Megamix type version. Don't like the cover. It's a okay, now the last ones I'm going to show, they're all 12-inch singles, but they're picture discs. So here are some picture discs. The first one I'm going to show you, I'll take it out because is from Aerosmith. And dude looks like a lady. There's a picture of the band at the time, and on the back you've got, it's all from Permanent Vacation. Pretty cool. Now the next one is from a band called the Mammoth Boys from Ireland. Now they released an album called Power and Passion, but they did a track live and it's not on the album, and this only took me 35 years or more to find it, and it's a song called One Last Chance, and I picked it up off eBay not so long ago. I think it's got to be a long time. I think this came out in 85, 86, and when I went and tried and found it when it came out, but it wasn't. I've been looking for years and I found it on eBay. There's the Mammoth Boys. Sadly, I think it's the guy with the glasses. He sadly died of leukemia, but there's an interview with him and it's pretty cool. Okay, the next ones are all sort of Marillion based. So we've got one from each camp, the Fish era and one from the Hogarth. Now the Fish era is a song called Assassin, which I love. I went to a Halloween party dressed as the guy in the khaki, and my mate went as the other one. Fun that was. And the song's actually about the sacking of Diz Minute. On the B-side we've got Cinderella Search, which is a fabulous song and should have been on Fugazi. Okay, from the Steve Hogarth album, Our Era, from the Holidays in Eden album, we have got Dry Land. Yeah, not one of my favourite songs, but I just like the picture. And on the back, it's bits from the album cover. And we've got Holloway Girl on here and Kings of Sunset Town. And the last one I'm going to show is a Fish solo from his Internal Exile album. And this is the track Internal Exile, which is it's an absolutely belter. Love that picture. Ship docker, I think it was a ship worker. On the B side, you've got a karaoke mix, so you can sing along to it. But I never do. So there we go. There are 30 12 inches from my collection, and this one was a limited edition picture. And this was 622. So there we go, Rob. I hope you enjoy going through my weird collection. All the best, and thank you for watching. Bye, folks.